Today's lesson has been brought to you by Limitless Learning TT. For additional videos and more information on the services that we offer, please visit www.limitlesslearningtt.com, or you can find us on Facebook, keyword Limitless Learning TT. In today's lesson, we're going to be going over the remainder theorem. The remainder theorem states if we have some polynomial p of x and we divide it by a factor x minus a, the result is another polynomial q of x plus the remainder r of x. P of x is our initial polynomial, x minus a is the factor that we're dividing by, q of x is what is known as the quotient polynomial, and r of x is our remainder. It is important to note that our remainder r of x will always be less than our factor x minus a. Let's look at an example. So we want to divide 4x cubed minus 5x plus 1 by a factor x minus 2. So the first thing we want to do is set up our question as a long division question. So we have 4x cubed. There isn't an x squared term, so we add that in. 0x squared minus 5x plus 1. So we have an x cubed term, an x squared term, which is 0, but we're still going to put it in, minus 5x plus 1. Now, the first thing that we're going to look at is our first term, which is 4x cubed, that we want to divide by x minus 2. So we want to find out what we have to multiply by x in order to get 4x cubed. If we multiply 4x squared by x, then that's going to give us 4x cubed. And 4x squared times the rest of our factor, negative 2, is going to give us negative 8x squared. And then we follow through like a regular long division. We put our subtraction sign. 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is going to give us 0. And 0x squared minus negative 8x squared is going to give us plus 8x squared. And then we bring down the remaining terms. So after that first step, we're now left with 8x squared minus 5x plus 1. We do the same thing again. What can we multiply x by in order to get 8x squared? 8x by x will give us 8x squared. So now we know we're looking at plus 8x. 8x times x will give us 8x squared. And then 8x times negative 2 will give us negative 16x. Again, we follow through with our long division, so we put our subtraction sign. 8x squared minus 8x squared is going to give us 0. And negative 5x minus negative 16x is going to give us plus 11x. And again, we bring down the remaining terms, which is plus 1. So now we're left with 11x plus 1. And then the same thing again. What do we have to multiply by x in order to get 11x? And that's 11. 11 times x will give us 11x. So now 11 times x will give us our 11x, as we just said. And 11 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 22. We continue with our long division. We put our subtraction sign. 11x minus 11x is 0. And 1 minus negative 22 is going to give us 1 plus 22, which is 23. So therefore, when we divide 4x cubed minus 5x plus 1 by our factor x minus 2, our q of x, or our quotient polynomial, is in purple. That is 4x squared plus 8x plus 11. And 23 is our remainder. That's it for today's lesson. For additional videos as well as more information on our services, please be sure to check out www.limitlesslearningtt.com, or you can find us on Facebook, keyword Limitless Learning TT.